Well, after 50 years in the operating room as a surgeon, Dr. Charles Antinori has been seeing firsthand how many illnesses could have been prevented with simple lifestyle changes. And that's why he wrote Make America Healthy Again. And Dr. Antinori joins us to share more about the book and helping Americans live longer and healthier lives. First of all, welcome to the program, Doctor.
Thank you, Brian.
Nice to see
Great
you
to be here.
Want to talk to you a little bit about your decision to write this book on prevention rather than surgery, especially with your surgical background.
Yeah. Well, the book really is mostly a memoir. I retired after 50, semi-retired. I'm still working a couple days a week in a clinic, but after 50 years of in a surgical field, and I will put a lot of humorous experiences I've had in there, and I wanted to just talk about like what we can do to make the healthcare system better. That's in there. But the main thing I wanted to also emphasize is that the best way we can make America healthier is through people, through diet and exercise. Yeah.
Well, I think that is one of the keys that you say. A secret to better health is actually doing less,
right,
is what you're saying. So what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, yeah, that's a big point that I wanted to make, that smoking less is obviously the first one. Everybody knows about that. Drinking less alcohol. All through medical school and everything, it was felt that a little bit of alcohol every day was actually good for you. A little wine. There's been discussion about what was the best alcohol to drink, but that really, the latest literature has debunked that, and basically the feeling now is like less alcohol is better. Possibly none is the best.
Okay.
And then, this diet, people need to lose weight. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Less eating, eat less. Probably the two biggest things to cut down on are meat and processed foods. Robert Kennedy's talking about this now too, so it's a popular topic right now.
Yeah, no, processed foods, it seems like it is something that all of us need to try to avoid
right.
more of and get more healthy food into our bodies. Let's talk about some of the most common habits that you've seen that put people on the operating table and how our viewers can start making changes to avoid that today.
Yeah. Well, obesity is a big one. Smoking is another one, but there's, again, not much to say about that other than to quit smoking.
Right.
Lung cancer still kills more people than any other cancer really put together almost.
Okay.
Obesity is really the killer. About a third of the people in the country are overweight, BMI greater than 30.
But there's some help for them now, you're saying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, there's a couple things going on. The medicines, the semaglutide medications, right now they're injections, but they're coming out in pills. Okay. Going to come out in pills, so that'll be a breakthrough. And people are losing 20%, 25% even of body weight with those. And they are expensive, but those prices probably will come down. And it's definitely, it's been proven now that the people live longer. That they naturally, their blood pressure comes down, diabetes gets better, and they live longer. There's no liver disease gets better. There's been more and more articles coming out all the time.
If you could give Americans just one quick piece of advice to healthier living, what would it be?
Well, diet and exercise. Exercise in particular. Diet we just talked about, but exercise is the other part of the equation. There's all sorts of evidence that even 20 minutes 3 times a week, so a total of like an hour a week of like walking, has been shown to decrease your chance of having a heart attack. The optimal amount of exercise is debated a lot, but it seems to be about 5 hours. And again, we're not talking about professional athletes. We're talking about guys like us, that are trying to just stay healthy. And it really has been shown. And walking is great exercise. There's lots of evidence that people who have jobs that involve walking live longer and have less dementia than people who are stuck at a desk all day long.
Keep you moving. Well, we'll get you a copy of Make America Healthy Again by visiting all the information on your screen. You can check it out. And Doctor, we appreciate your time here today and all your insightful information. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was great, Ryan. Thank you very much.